The entrance to the big, well, the largest mosque in the Western world. But look at this! After nearly 2 miles of searching, the friendly subway. Okay, let's go. Let's see what's inside. Let's see what's inside here. The largest mosque. Now it's a cathedral built inside the mosque. Pretty good. It's a massive place, I think. Yeah, that's over there. Well, I'll have to see. I'll walk around here, the square, first, and then yeah. The ticket, €2 for the bell tower. I think it's over. Well, it's well up there, well over 100 feet. They only allow. They ration the number of people come up here. Okay. Okay, the ascent begins. Okay. The steps are worn. People in ages gone by have, and they don't want anyone jumping out. Only about 100 feet high, if that. But you got a good view of Cordoba. But you can't hear me. The wind. So I was speaking with I forgot about the wind. You wouldn't be able to hear me. There's Cordoba there. Right. There's the bells. I don't know if you can go any higher than this. Let's say about 100 feet. The ancient bells. Now driven by electric motor. Yeah. Now, okay. Okay. Actually, you could go up a little bit higher. There was another balcony, but I think this is the high point here. Can't quite see the top of the tower from here. But there's the Christian cathedral there. Yeah, no access further up. Yeah, but you get a good view of the city of Cordoba from around here. A typical Spanish. Once you get out of the old town centre or the city centre, it's all basically apartment buildings. Typical Spanish. Okay. Well, that's it. That's. I'll just continue over to the Christian, which is quite a big cathedral in itself, the Christian cathedral, built inside the mosque. There's the Alcazar over there. We can see an entrance to that. View of the tower. You could get nowhere near to the top. Possibly the middle balcony there. And, oh no, wait a minute. No, yeah, the top balcony. You can get it up to the top. Yeah, so it's a little over 100 feet maybe. Yeah, where the bells are. Okay. Okay, I'll go inside the big cathedral now. The entrance to the cathedral is over there. I don't know if, I think they might, look as though they might, okay. Yeah, they don't think you can ration. That makes no sense. Can't see why they ration entrance. But it's €10, but, which is kind of a bit steep. It's getting towards the, well, nowhere near as expensive as Westminster Abbey, but still, €10. It's well, I'll have to pay it because I won't become. Now I've come all this way to see the cathedral. I'm going to have to pay up. Fortunately, my visit to the cathedral coincides with a large school party. But this is, I think, incorporates a lot of the Moorish architecture at this cathedral. Of course, you see photographs of these places, and you have to come here really to get the feeling for the size of these structures. Now, I've got no idea what I'm looking at here. These side rooms, you might say, are kind of chapels devoted to the various, I did on telescopic, devoted to the various saints and, well, not to the sinners, redeemed sinners maybe. I've got I don't know if that's a Moorish architecture up there. I'm not quite sure how much of this is the original the mosque that was here, and where the actual Christian building work began. But I think that's typical of a Moorish architecture, is all these columns and well, arches as well. That's those kind of like coloured arches. In the glass cases here we got well, some remnants of old decorations and sculptures, and this, according to that, kind of a capital dating from the 2nd century. So of course this was a Roman city as well. Then the Visigoths took over, and then the Moors came, and then the Christians. Goes on forever. Here's a more interesting chapel here. This looks like it's a Christian edition. I don't know how old these statues are. They're all quite impressive. I don't know whether this looks like they're pieces from the Moorish mosque, which back in the 10th century. There's so much here that you could spend hours of photography, and it's you can only get a small fraction of what's here. So kind of like I don't know, a museum as much as a church. That looks like Arabic writing from the original. Now, of course, it's all in Spanish down there, so I don't know what it says. Fragments from the original mosque, 10th century. Of course, the Christians weren't too bothered about the original mosque, but they incorporated it into the Christian cathedral. But this is all Moorish architecture here. This part of the cathedral, I'm not sure if I don't think, well, I doubt if they have rock concerts in them, who knows. But that's the stage, and that's the seating for several hundred people. Now you can walk around this mosque. If you just go around the perimeter of this huge square, you will miss this part, and this is what they talk about. There's an actual Christian Gothic cathedral built inside, well, combination apparently of Renaissance and Gothic, right in the middle, and you don't notice it's there unless you actually kind of walk into the centre of the original mosque. There it is. It's magnificent. This is the transept of the cathedral. Right here. This is the choir, I think. Right here. It's, I think it's 18th century, this edition, this woodwork. Yeah. Very impressive. This is the Christian cathedral inside, smack right in the middle of the mosque, which is more or less the original mosque, by the look of it, with the chapels, of course, added around the perimeter. The mosque, right there, and right in the middle of the mosque is this, as I mentioned, this cathedral. Yeah, it's built right in the middle. Cathedral again. I'm on the outside of it now, and there's the mosque. I'm more or less still in the centre of the mosque. It's a huge. Look at the size of those columns there, at 20 feet square, or somewhere around there. Okay. Well, I've still got nearly 2 hours to kill before my train goes, and it'll get dark in just over an hour's time, so I'm not quite sure how I'll spend the last, well, I'll get to the railway station by the time it gets dark and then just have a cup of coffee or something. So I'll do this circuit again, because I'm pretty well sure I've missed a few things the first time round. A lot more people seem to have arrived for some reason or other, and it's it's several tourist parties. Okay, so I'll do the circuit again. Big tour group right there, and I get in before they arrive. Just want to show this. Originally I pointed to the, I think the east for the Muslim prayer, but now an alcove, the Christian. I think that's all I'll take on this cathedral. I think I've covered the main points. Nice to know the caballeros are right there, and yeah. Okay, so I'll go. I think I've seen everything, so I'll just head straight for the exit now. Before I leave, I'll just mention that it's no warmer in here. In fact, it feels colder in here. Well, I was just wondering why the hell these floors are quite clean. And there's the solution right there. Cleaning lady. She'll never run out of work here. There's that stand. But I was just going to mention it's no warmer in here. In fact, I think it's colder than it is outside. And it's, well, I think it's close. I should have brought my, I've just got a light coat, a light golf jacket. So, and I I definitely feel as though I need to get, well, I'm alright, but I mean, I kind of, going inland in Spain, it gets cold in the winter. Little courtyard here. I came up that alleyway, and it's a dead end. I'm not going to take too many more pictures. I must have taken over an hour, well over an hour, of these little alleyways and cathedrals and alcoves. Interesantes. I don't know what you call them. He looks like a real Spanish guy there. That's what I like, those burners. In Spain, you kind of get the mid-afternoon siesta, where lots of the stores and shops close down. And around about this time now, 5:15 in the evening, things start to kind of, well, in Spain everything comes alive when you get into the evening. Kids and everything, right? It's very family oriented. Yeah. Lots of people don't get run down with these electric scooters, and I'm back to the tourist office there. It's closed now, but that was handy. That was handy. So I know I'm on the way to the railway station, but I'm far too early to go and get the train. I'm taking this. I don't know what these are. I have no idea. €7 a kilogram. Nice cup of coffee there in that restaurant. And this is Cordoba railway station. It's on the way back to Malaga. Through here, I think. Security checks in these for the high-speed trains. This is platform 4 for the Malaga. It's over a quarter of an hour to go, so no problem. No problem. Train. This is the train, and they're nice, comfortable trains. Back in Malaga, main railway station, the Christmas lights. Railway station is over there, and here's they look like they're ready to declare independence. Don't know what it's all about.